How many of you can recognize the common thread within this next image? Well, some would argue that this image depicts a group of students who are collaborating and working on a school project, and there's some truth to that. Others would assert that laptops are the common thread within this image, and they would be right to a certain extent. You see, the reality is technology, and more specifically, educational technology, is the common thread within this image and its impact that it can have on students within the classroom environment. Technology has become a valuable tool that has been incorporated into the lives of many individuals. From the manufacturing industry to the stock market on Wall Street, technology has become a valuable asset that is critical in nearly all industries and sectors. Unfortunately, many educators are resistant to incorporating technology within the classroom, as they believe that technology will distract students and will marginalize educators. Despite the fact that many students are already comfortable and familiar with technology, they often struggle to become engaged in course instruction due to the antiquated modes of instruction, which ultimately leads to poor performance. By incorporating technology within classroom environments, students can become more engaged and enable active learning. So today, I will convey to you how technology is advantageous to students and the educational sector, as technology connects with students, prepares students for the future, and enables students to learn at their own pace. So now that we've been given an overview, let's start with technology and how technology connects with students exactly. Admittedly, technology is an important aspect of the lives of many students. I mean, just about everything that students do outside of the classroom is connected with technology in some regard. Integrating this technology within the classroom can enable teachers to evolve as educators, but more importantly, equip students with the tools and skill set that is necessary as 21st century citizens. As a case in point, let's consider a program that was developed by Robin Long and Marilyn Finster that incorporates educational technology in a first grade science classroom. According to Long and Finster, who are both educators of Rochester, New York, children were acquiring factual knowledge of the science of living things, but they weren't actually developing personal connections with the outdoor environment. As such, this led the two educators to collaborate and develop the Kids of Field project, which aims to connect children, which aims to meaningfully connect children to nature. In short, the program uses photography as it means and as a centerpiece to allow for the preservation of various aspects of nature that attract and engage each individual student. More importantly, however, the program uses and encourages hybrid thinking that blends natural elements with technology and introduces an aesthetic aspect to STEM, among other things. The students at the end of the project also have the opportunity to preserve their images and share them using different mediums on a kid-friendly social media platform. Ultimately, programs like the Kids of Field project promote student engagement and enable students to use technology in ways that weren't deemed possible. By incorporating these elements of EdTech, students, we can see how technology can have a profound impact on student learning. Likewise, it's important to recognize that technology has been proven to adequately prepare students for the future. As we know, technology is an integral part of the way we live and the way we work. And we use technology to do various different things, like navigate to various destinations or to retrieve information from the internet, among other things. A study by CompTIA, which is the world's leading tech association, found that 9 out of 10 students believed that using technology within the classroom would adequately prepare them for the digital future. In reality, a significant component of workplace competency involves being able to use this technology efficiently and effectively to carry out and complete the key responsibilities of our jobs. So this would involve word processing, data processing, um, creating documents, etc. 21st century skills like the ones listed above are essential in order to be successful in this day and age. As we know, education doesn't just involve memorizing facts or dates. Rather, education is about solving complex problems and possessing the ability to collaborate with others within the workplace. Additionally, it's important to note that jobs that originally didn't require a digital component are now jobs that didn't have a digital component are now requiring one in order to remain competitive and contemporary within this day and age. All in all, technology within the classroom prepares students for their futures and puts them in an ideal position within this increasing digital world. Finally, we're able to see the same thing if we consider how technology enables students to learn at their own pace. As we know, there isn't just one learning process, and no one learns in the same way or at the same pace. I think this class in particular, Speech 1321, is a great way of uh, conveying the fact that we all possess different learning capabilities and we learn different ways. Some of us are able to move through the course content quickly because we're able to retain information, but others require more time to develop and ensure that they have a firm grasp on the course material. Likewise, technology is able to level the playing field, so to speak, for classroom learning. According to a survey conducted by VARC Learn, which is a research organization that aims to gauge the learning styles of different students in different learning situations, we see that the kinesthetic approach, which is a learning approach that allows for learning to take place by students carrying out physical activities rather than just visually seeing the information or hearing the information, is undoubtedly the preferred method of instruction by students. What's also important to recognize from this survey and from this chart, as shown, right, as shown, is that there are various modes of learning, and there isn't just one facet of learning. You know, we all learn different ways. You know, some of us require a combination of learning methods to successfully retain information, while others just require and just have a single preference. Finally, access to technology and the internet is what will give all students access to a broad range of research tools to guide their learning. So, in conclusion, we've explored educational technology and its advantageous impact that it can have on the connection of students, the future of students, and the unique learning styles that each student possesses. In the end, I leave you with a quote from April Chamberlain, which states, "Education is evolving due to the impact of the internet. We cannot teach our students in the same manner in which we were taught. Change is necessary to engage students not in the curriculum we are responsible for teaching, but in school, period." Thank you.